Hello again, and welcome back to Let's Play EU4 as Milan. Hope everybody is still well. So, in the last episode, I had quite the long, meandering quandary at the end about our actual objective in this episode, as we had just finished a war vassalizing Savoy, which required quite a bit of making our neighbors feel more comfortable with that decision, shall we say. However, while we were doing that, the Pope decided that he wanted some land from Florence. My concern, of course, was that he will actually take quite a bit of land, perhaps land that we desire. However, despite my initial temptation of maybe we can pull this off, looking at the numbers and looking at how everything is laid out, there is no way we could take absolutely anything in a war. It wouldn't be any point to it. So rather than fighting and trying to drag something out of that and ruining a decent enough run here, we will let the Pope take what he wants. He is a good ally, and we will keep him a good ally until we have secured everything else that we possibly want in the region and feel very comfortable in our position. He will be isolated from everybody else in the world and easy to conquer later down the line when we feel like it is time to form Italy. So, that being said, I can start bringing the troops home, take my free diplomat, and use him to further boost anybody up in this region who is just a little bit lower than I would like. Because we're going to take a little bit of a hit when we annex Corsica for annexing a member of the HRE. We probably should have just taken the hit the first time around and not returned to that unlawful territory. Alright, we're going to have to move our troops perhaps up to Milan so they are not getting walked on by the entire Austrian army. Get everybody consolidated here. Might as well get them drilling as well. I did also want to do a little bit of administrative affairs. Shame about that that estate mission there. It's not very good for us. That was to pay off the debts, yes, of Savoy. That'll make them a little bit more loyal. And then, as soon as we can, we'll also get diplomat in there, improving relations. There's plenty of time to do that. But we do have to manage the potential coalition partners first. Alright, hopefully that's one of them. Oh, you guys are okay, okay. Could be a bit better, could be a bit better. Are you over an aggressive expansion limit as well? You are. Boy, gosh, I could use a diplomat. Alright, let's start with the there then. It's only going to take a few months here and there, and then we can get them improving relations here. That will be fine. Going well for the Pope, of course. If he has the entire Austrian army behind him, it naturally would. Alright, Strasbourg. Improve relations with you now, too. We are over a dip slot, of course, but that's fine to do from time to time. I thought they already did that. Alright. Well, we are the new rival for the Ottomans. I'm confused now. Oh, all right. Let's see. Could be that I was mistaken, and that was in another series, and perhaps in my test playing game. But I don't think so. It hasn't been that long since I was last sitting right here. All right. Let's move on. All right. I'll have to go back and review the tapes now and see what was I that because I seem to recall I was irritated by it. All right, let's roll then, forward. Yep, we will keep him there till the end of the month. We are getting raids again. I guess I could send out my galleys. They're not going to do a lot of good, but every bit helps. All right, that is good as well. I want to make sure that I didn't accidentally hit the wrong button. Sometimes these things move when something is finished, and then they'll all move up one, and you'll hit the wrong button and cancel the annexation of your vassal if you're not careful. All right, Strasbourg is fine. Württemberg needs to get up there a little bit as well. This will take a tiny bit longer. And what I also want to keep an eye out for, Cardinal across the border. Oh, that's perfectly fine. Let's get a Cardinal from Florence. Yay. National Banks pays dividends. I wish the banks did these days. All right, some more money. We're going to have a nice little war chest. That workshop is just so valuable. Maybe I should get one up. Let's get another naval facility up, though. Yeah, here. And we'll get our naval facility in Corsica back when this is done. That'll be good. All right, we'll leave him just till the end of the month, then pull him back as well. All right, urbanization. Losing some money and gaining a bunch of base tax in a bunch of cities. The burghers' influence is now quite severe, though, I believe. Take a look at that. Oh, yes, it is. So we can't really do much else with the burghers or even calling diets for quite some time. Yep, we're going to have to wait for that. Can't let that get up to 100%. Wouldn't be good. Though I haven't seen any implications of it in recent patches. So I'm almost wondering if there's something wrong with that that disaster that can fire. Our term is up. Aww. We're at 100 Republican tradition. We're going to keep the guy. He doesn't have any skills that we particularly need, but I'm getting tired of always having to get rid of our fellas. All right. Württemberg can come back. That's surprising. The rest of the world shall tremble at the sound of our might, and the glory of Milan shall soar above the horizons far and wide. We've become a great power. Impressive. Purely based on development, I guess. I guess some other countries are maybe behind. That's actually just really quite surprising. I mean, we're doing okay, but not great power. Okay. I guess the Ottomans did have every right to make us a rival. Maybe. All right. Oh, they made their peace. All right. Yeah. Well, they didn't take everything. I wish they would take land that was continuous there. That's going to bother me forever. But that could be worse. All right. That's good. They've got some stuff left for us to take. Hopefully Naples does not get a sufficient ally in the interim, nor does Florence. Though we are at peace, we do have no truce with Florence, but we still have a lot of aggressive expansion. We can't do it quite yet. It's only been a year. I like to think, oh, we burned off some. No, we really didn't. What we can do instead, get this guy home, and look at Provence. They're at war with Brittany and Austria. Why? Attack her against Brittany in the English conquest of Finestra. Another Brittany war? Yeah, I guess so. Gosh, time is going so quickly. So, we could get the French to come in with a promise of land. And I do not see a problem with that. Especially since this war would be reconquest. And that means that they could get their cores back as well. I think that works out just fine. The only question is hopefully that we do accrue enough war score that we can take everything we want and still give the French enough without upsetting them. I think that'll be fine though. I wish I was not drilling my troops. Let's stop drilling them. Where's the fort? Up in Savoy. Okay. Where's their capital? Still over in Angers. Alright. That's fine. Let's get those fellas there. Get the artillery here. Have them attached to whoever the artillery army is. That's the army of Milan. check on which leader we currently have in charge of them. The siege guy, that is good. Why can't I move there? Alright, must have been clicking something wrong. Was I clicking on the, probably I was clicking on the wrong territory. Yeah, totally gone there. Alright. Get ourselves into position here. We're gonna need our fleet here, too. Definitely. I kind of want to go right in. I'm a little bit worried that something else happens in the interim. I think it'll be fine. I think their troops are probably, one would think, off fighting Brittany. We can even maybe check. Yep, they do have a lot of troops up there. That is, if they are all the problem's troops, that should be probably most of them. So we should be fine here. Let's declare. We don't really need the Pope to come in on this. But, you know, every extra force helps, and that will mitigate the contribution that France can make. So let's call in France, promised land. We are gonna say take Corps Toulon. And we are gonna progress. Yep, that should be fine. See what Savoy is up to. Oh, okay, we even grabbed some ships there. Let's get our cogs and our galleys out there as well. In case there's more naval battles, the British fleet will be in here, we must remember. We do have to keep an eye out for that, though it will probably be over here on the French coast. While I'm doing things, though, I do want to make a quick look. Make sure that nobody here has somehow slipped under our radar, such as Augsburg. They have to get up to 25 as well. Alright, and now we can progress more. Then I can finally start improving relationships with Savoy, I believe. Okay. Oh, hi guys. The French are wanting to... Oh, they are going to take that province now. And I probably have not marked it as of critical interest. That's a bit of a shame. I was hoping to maybe grab that province, to be honest. Let me take a look here. I'm sure they have already marked it as of special interest. Yep. Nope, we cannot. See if I can get somebody over there in time, but I doubt it. At the very least, then, we can get them up there. And get them there. Make sure we at least get everything else. They had all these British lands they could be going into, and they came down to Aux. That's, ridiculous. Don't you guys have better things to be doing? Burgundy, they tell us about the event. Dutch nobility demands general estates. Where among the options, they went with an agreeable proposal as their choice of action. Brabant will gain all provinces held by our Dutch, Frisian, and Flemish subjects. Brabant country changes to Netherlands. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's not very nice of the French, I must say. To come over here and take that. I was just hoping to get like one province for myself out of this as well. Integration of Corsica is a slow process. There goes our dip rep again. East Frisia joins the Republic. You don't see the Netherlands this early in the game so often. That's unusual. What a nice event. The ship sitting over here. An extra cog. Ah, that must be the one from them. Oops, no, from Corsica. Apologies. Tell you what then, I want to grab a cog, send him over, send that one over as well. He actually docking? He is. Alright, and we can convert a province. You're kidding me, we have a province that is not the right religion? Corsica converted to Protestantism. How, when, and why? That's fascinating. It would take forever. So we're gonna have to look at that when this war is done. We're gonna focus on the war right now, get that accomplished. Hope that the French go and do something more useful than come and take territory that we want. Alright. That is really mean of them. Cessation of church functions. Oh, this looks like a complicated event. Well, I'd say actually that we just go with the stability one, to be honest. Fine by me. Alright. Alright, Bressa has been occupied by Milan as well. The French are, okay, consolidating, finally. I do believe Lorraine is still a subject. Yes, they are. So I'm wondering how much I really want to throw myself out here. Or whether I should go take care of Lorraine instead. Oh, that's a long route to go. I could get access to Burgundy. I'm their ally after all. But tell you what, let's go down and start taking care of the British. At least here and there. Irritate them if nothing else. Are the French gonna seriously... Do I have to come up here and help out? I'd probably better. Gelera joined the Republic as well. Now the Republic is looking buff, I must say. Alright, are the French gonna pull out that victory? It does not look like it. Venice has entered a coalition against us. Oh, the French lost that, and the Pope lost it. Wow. So, that does not look like a good scenario there. I'm gonna get a bit closer here, check this out. Yeah, we can't really match that at the moment. So we're gonna have to just kind of retreat on down here. No, we're not going into the port that direction, because we want a clear exit route when that becomes necessary. French are really a lousy ally, I must say. Okay, so the integration was complete here. Who is upset with us enough, then? I know I have the coalition map mode. Austria? You're kidding me. I thought I improved relations with them enough to prevent that, but apparently not enough. Better get rid of them, then. France is totally useless, and they're going to want land out of this. The birth of colonialism, yay! We can also get a mill tech. We're a bit ahead on that, so we don't want to do that quite yet. So Austria is improved. Augsburg is up as well. I can start improving relations now with Savoy, finally. Get these guys hooked up to the fleet. And then send the fleet in here somewhere. So that we can get some reinforcements. And then we move on. Ugh, man, what is wrong with the French this game? That's amazing. And now Savoy wants land. Ugh. This event is way too common. Way too common. And I can't just give them a province. Who entered a military coalition against Flanders? Let me take a quick look at that. Who is in the coalition against us? Florence. Ah, yes, of course. That's fine, fine. Alright. Slowly getting ourselves maybe a little bit pulled together here, I would hope. Utrecht has also joined the Republic, and the Republic is looking buff. And they like us. That's good. Alright, finally won the Siege of Savoy. That was a long one. I'm going to get them up here to take care of Anjou now. Provence is taking care of Caen. Alright. So yeah, this event, definitely not good. Their Liberty Desire is going to be massive now. All because of some event that we had just had shortly before. Yeah, alright. Savoy, well, we are still a great power. Let's influence you. And see if that helps a little bit. And we can now take our main stack here. Not that one. Yeah, not you. You know, sometimes it does that where it does not actually let you select the third army. I'm gonna get over here. Tell you guys to attach if you would. And we'll go take care of the British. There we go. That'll help. Hope is down there. That should help. And now we can maybe go occupy a few more British territories ourselves down there. Keeping an eye out to make sure that our siege stack doesn't get surprised by anything. Alright, prestige for a little bit of cash, no problem. Yeah, we do have this British stack up there. I want to keep an eye on those. We'll just, we'll stay close to our people. I would love to just wrap this war up, to be honest. I've been finding things a bit frustrating, to be honest, with the other events. Where are you guys? Alright, well, I guess the French are hanging out near us. We should be fine. Anjou is one as well. The Austrians are also at war against the British, we must remember. There is a British army. I'm going to head up because I do not want, or trust the French, rather, to take care of my forces. Tell you what we're going to do. State the Western Mediterranean Islands. And change that to enforce religious unity. And then we can start doing something about the Protestants there. I may end up having to sacrifice some prestige to get their loyalty back up, which I'm going to actually do right now because we'll get some prestige from this war. There we go. That'll help with that at least a little bit. I have a free diplomat. I should probably send him around on anybody who seems a bit upset, such as Sienna. Improve relations there. Keep this coalition issue small. Okay, that went to France then in that case. Just gonna leave him here. I'm gonna bring all of my guys up into mine. And look at a little counter. Oh, nope. British force there. French are coming in to help. Right. And now they're there. Are we gonna get there in time? We will. Farmland. Consolidate our troops. And take them out as well. Alright, that went pretty well. Even more. But they are looking to be getting attacked by somebody else's battle. Nope, looks like it is our battle. Alright. This is where the fun ping pong starts. I should have sent my artillery down to help them out. I don't think that's worth it. Tell you what, I am going to get that artillery back off. Tell the artillery to just attach to the free company. Find my free company. See again, now it won't show me the free company. And bring them down here. And then I'll think about whether I want to sit on this fort or not. Probably not. Seems like just a waste of manpower, though we are just fine on manpower. If it prevents the British from getting it, yeah, might not be worth it. I mean, might be worth it. All right, anybody else here terribly upset with us? Coalition kind of upset is all I care about. Aggressive expansion, it's all right. Constance might need a tiny, tiny bit of a hug. How are we doing on time? All right, all right. Could be worse. Naples entered an alliance with Lorraine. Is Lorraine free then? They are. Still at war with us, but I wonder if they want to peace out just because this is not their fight. Nope. Alright, let's take a quick look around here. Make sure nothing is being missed. Yeah, I guess Lorraine got freed. Austria probably came out. Provence is allied with them right away, though. Yes, so Provence, I guess, got out of the war. Yes, and in order to do so, they probably had to let give Austria the some concessions, and one of the concessions was probably independence for Lorraine. Interesting. That's an interesting Netherlands in 1504. Take a little pause again. And let's maybe see if we can get what we want and how much aggressive expansion we are going to get for that. Same people. Switzerland might come in then, maybe. That's not surprising though. Guyana is the Guian on the list, which is a shame. Can I do anything else about Siena? Sure, I can. I can influence you, because I'm a great power. Good. Nothing we can do about Switzerland, then. They're in either way. So, we can get that guy home. Maybe wait one more month tick. Castile has announced us as their rival now, too. Aww. Yeah, nobody likes us. Let's get that last part. That'll give us the war score necessary to get some things done. Non-enforcement of ordinances. Autonomy. No. Admin it is. Are we almost at the point where we can get some new techs end of the year? Probably best to make the peace at the end of the year anyways, when our aggressive expansion is just ticked down. A siege, great. Probably not really worth it to even send our guys up there. The siege might be done by then. Oh, I've got some extra troops just sitting there waiting to be back wiped. Get them safely into our territory here. Alright, and that is the last siege. So, everybody can kind of stop, stay in place. Diplomat is already sitting around doing nothing. And we can kind of wrap this up. So, the war went just fine. I was a bit distracted by some events that occurred in our country, and I do apologize. Sometimes you take it a bit too seriously when something happens, but you have to remain calm in those kind of situations. Just a game. Yeah, we had some Liberty Desire issues with Savoy that were a bit bothersome. We would already have them under control were it not for that, but maybe they'll at least be happy that we're going to return a bunch of their cores to them. That is the peace deal we are looking at. I would love to take Dauphine as well, but as you can see, no, we do not have any flexibility for that at present. I'm going to hope that we can get it later, somehow, without giving it to the French, because it just creates a nice little line here, and it's a nice province for a fort as well, much better than Savoy. Well, Savoy is okay as well, but it just doesn't cover as much territory. Meanwhile, we are going to have to look at getting the French some territories as well. We should, of course, focus on getting them this fort back, and then whatever else they can manage. Nothing. Oh, yes, because this is Britain. Might have to give them just Anjou then. Will that do anything? What would that do then to the capital? Not much. Let's transfer this to the British. I mean, the French. Transfer it to the French. Give that to them. They would not accept it. Nor would they accept that. They must know that the war is lost. What about if I just give you guys that? Is that enough for you, France? No, of course not. 48% war contribution. How do they figure that? Huh. Yeah. I don't think so. We could see about piecing the British out separately. That would essentially then change the entire war score because they would have nobody left to help them. So, would the British go? They would. Would they be willing to give up maybe one province? Any one province. So, Britain. France does not want it, really. Okay. You want that, France? So, England, are you willing to give France a corps or two back? Not that I really care, but I might as well get something out of it. Yeah, alright. Alright, let's just give France one corps from England. It'll weaken them a bit. No. Close though. Let's just wait till the end of the month, see if they change their mind on that. Extend that monopoly. Alright, month is ended. England, how you feeling now? No. So we'll just take money then. I don't want to sit around and wait for them. I wish I could see the red X better behind that semi-transparent thing. There we go. We don't get any favors for giving them that province, but that's fine. Alright. That means we can get all of the guys back home, because as soon as that diplomat is back, we will make further peace. Treaties on natural philosophy. Promising thinker, a dangerous instigator. So, some innovativeness. Tolerance of the true faith would decline a bit, which is sad, but manageable. Alright, now we can get moving on this. Take another check at that and go, oh, what a shame. But, yeah, oh, what a shame. So France is not quite happy with that. They would be thrilled with that, though. Even owe us some favors. Here they would only owe us 3 favors. 10 favors with France worth it? Yeah, I think so. That's fine. Any more is just being greedy. That'll give us 10 favors with France. Maybe we can utilize them for something. Would be nice. Their debts do seem to be going down, so we should be fine. Let's make this peace deal. There we go. Excellent. Province moved their capital down here. Much more accessible to us. Hopefully we can get our vassal, put some claims up on that territory. We will encourage them to do so by doing that. There we go. Might make France dislike us a little bit, since I'm sure they consider those also of vital interest. Group can come back home. We do have a tiny coalition issue, but that's fine. We can see ourselves out, get our troops home. And Constance joined a trade league, lost our CB against Provence. We can get these guys up. Nope, not quite yet. At the 1st of January. We need to get our diplomats active too here. Let's get one just improving with Mantua. Because I don't really feel like thinking too much about diplomatic juggling at the moment. There we go. So let's get our troop tech up. Oh, that was a mistake. I could have reduced the cost a little bit because we could have first taken our plutocratic idea. It's only a few points. It's fine. There we go. Next is manpower recovery. That will be very nice. But first, we also... Do we have enough? Well, we'll find out. Diplotech, we can get that too. Enables some new ships, so we should bring all of our vessels in. And lastly, first we're going to take this inflation reduction. And then we don't quite have enough for our admin, but we're getting very close, like literally a month or two. So we'll be there in a moment. New unit type as well. Better infantry. Let's go for something balanced. Well, no, we're in Italy. We should go for that. But that's also pretty balanced. On the whether it has more defense or offense tips. Alright, I'm wanting to get our troops all home now here before we pause for the day. Everybody coming in to, well, not to Milan. But let's move them all up to Milan here now. Now we can get that admin tech. And I probably should not have actually went the whole route of unlocking more ideas, because we do have an institution that popped while we were engaged in that war. Popped in Portugal, which means it's going to make its way very slowly to us. How is Savoy feeling? They are feeling fine, and they are loyal. That is good. I probably didn't even actually need to send my prestige on them, but, you know, why not? We went right back up anyhow. All right, I think I got to wrap up. I feel like I'm a bit worn out. I think I hit my limit for the day. We are doing well, though. I really do wish we could have grabbed more here, but AE alone would have prevented it. So, doesn't matter. What I do want to check before we wrap up is just to take a quick look here at who the coalition is. I believe it is just 2 countries, if I recall. Yep, Venice and Florence. So if we attack Florence now, we would have to deal with Venice. Oop. No biggie, though. Not too concerned with that problem. I do want to eventually go for Naples. They do have 1 ally. We are getting close to that being done as well. In 07 as well, yes. So, and we would have much more room for maneuvering with AE if we took something down here, further from the HRE. All right, I gotta wrap up, people. Yes, I was a little bit too ambitious this evening. But I do hope you enjoyed the episode nonetheless. We managed to return the cores to Savoy, making that war totally worth it. Accrued some favors with France while we were at it also, which will hopefully come in use, and gave them a few provinces out of it too, actually 3 of them, one of them being very valuable. So that should hopefully buff them up a little bit so they're of more value to us going forward. That being said, we still got a lot of AE to manage, but everybody loves us despite the fact that we're right on the border of getting a coalition at any time. So far, the coalition is just, 2 countries who would naturally hate us no matter what we did. Florence will disappear from history, I'm sure, before we know it. And Venice, I'd love for them to do the same if we ever get Castile to somehow get distracted elsewhere. Thank you for joining me. Take care of yourselves. I will see you again next time, where we'll maybe take some land for ourselves rather than for our vassals. I hope that you would like and subscribe if you get the chance, or if you feel so inclined. Stumbling there now. My energy is gone. That was draining, but it was well worth it. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you. Ciao.